What's up everybody and welcome back to our FIFA Friday series here on TGI. I'm Matt and today we're going to be carrying on with our FIFA 16 campaign here. We've just reached the halfway point of the season with Aston Villa, doing very well so far. We are sitting pretty at the top of the Premier League table. But this video we're going to be focusing on the January transfer window, see what we can do to bring in. And we've got the FA Cup coming up here in just a moment and a couple of league games, so we will get into that all in just a minute. But if you are brand new to the channel, we do FIFA videos here every single Friday. This one's a little bit late. Hopefully it will still be up in time for Friday. It's been a very busy week. But we also do Let's Plays normally every Tuesday. And also we do our flagship show, the Game of the Week show, every Monday. But you can find out everything we do on our website, thegamerinitiative.com. So getting into this, as I mentioned, we are pretty much up on the January transfer window now. And despite having a really good start to the season, we do have some positions where I would look for us to improve if possible. The two key positions at the moment are probably maybe a winger, because what's happened in recent times is we've kind of advanced IU to kind of come off the wing and be more up top, kind of playing a role of Ian Utshaw. We've got Ogbonglahor as well, but maybe now might be a good time to sell Ogbonglahor, go with IU and Ian Utshaw up top, and possibly another number 10, because at the moment we've only got Grealish, which he's not bad, but his stats are a little bit lower than everyone else's. But we'll see what the money situation is with that. We're going to have to sell before we buy. As you can see down the bottom there, only 6 million, but 20 grand wage budget. So when you adjust that to bring in enough for wages, you're talking nearer 5 million. So definitely in a position where we are going to have to sell first. We haven't got a huge amount that we can really sell. We could sell what we got. We haven't really got much. Lescott we could sell, but he's still recently joined the club. So yeah, we're very much. It's going to be difficult to add. We're going to have to see what we can do. Anyway, so let's do this player development here very quickly, as we've been doing throughout the whole season. Keep improving our players, focusing on the players that maybe aren't playing quite so often. So that's good there. Grealish almost up to 73. And yeah, so I do have my eye on a couple of players that we have been scouting. I'll get up into the January transfer window here, and just before we start our game, I will show you guys. So, important transfer market information. Awesome. So, what we've got here, Kenny Tete is not feeling up to it. Okay. He said that about last time as well. So, maybe a motivational problem there with that player. So, yeah, talking about January transfer window, blah, blah, blah. Update from Spain, we've got some players, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. We will go into this just very quickly so I can have a look and show you the kind of players that I'm going to be focusing on. So, we've got this any position here with the less than a year to go. So these are some players that we might be able to pick up on the cheap. No one here that we desperately need. Desi, possibly someone that we could look at. Although he hasn't got less than 6 months, so I don't know why he's in this list. Anyway, but the one guy we were looking at, he should be down here somewhere, because we tried to sign him in the summer and missed out. Sarabia there, 7 million, but with only 6 months to go on his contract. I really think we might be able to approach and pick him up. Look at that there. They know that he has yet to sign a long-term deal. We might be able to get him on the cheap. Let's approach them with a cheeky 3.5 million bid. See if they maybe accept that for him, because we did try and sign him in the summer. He would be a good player to add to the squad. And if we bring him in, then that's half of our position sorted already. In terms of the wingers, where we are here. So going to the winger positions, there are a few guys here that we've kind of been looking at. Munayam would be a really good one, but I would imagine he's probably going to be too expensive. We haven't got him fully scouted yet, so he's a possibility. Carrasco, possibly. 8 million, so these players are all probably a little bit out of our price range. Jesse as well is a good option. So there are a few options there, but I think it's going to come down to... And then there was another one there just went past, who could be a really good signing. Feguli. He's got less than 6 months to go. So let's scout him. We again might be able. We could sign him on a contract expiry because of his age, or we could try and approach to buy him. They might sell him on the cheap. We don't know exactly yet. We can scout him and find that out. But in the interim, while our scouts are busy at work, we can jump into our first game of the video, FA Cup game. As with before, we will be playing our cup team. There's a couple of changes that need making here. So we want to have Iheanacho there, and for now we will play Payet and Grealish. Like I said, if we get that extra player in there, then that's fine. And Bonhor could be someone we look to sell, maybe to make some money, because we do have 3 strikers at the moment. We don't really need that many. But other than that, anyone down here? No, that's fine. Let's jump into this game anyway. See if we can. We're having a really good run in the Capital One Cup, so let's see if we can kind of replicate that success in the FA Cup. A game against Luton should be pretty straightforward, I would imagine, but obviously no guarantees. So there we go. As you would probably expect, against the likes of Luton Town, a pretty comprehensive win in the end. Took us a while to get going there. Payet scoring with really our first attempt, clear chance at goal right at the end of the first half, but then we came out strong in the second half, and after that everyone started getting in on the action. Goye there being given way too much time on the edge of the area, able to pick out his spot at his own leisure there, making it 2, and at that stage it was pretty much over. There you go, you can see Luton, to be credit to them, they did have one chance, glancing header, just going wide. That was about as good as it got for Luton Town, unfortunately. That was right after we scored our second. And then Adama here cutting in from the right hand wing. Got a lot of luck here. Massive deflection off the defender. Taking it past the keeper for 3. And then at that point, it was just a case of how many were we going to score. Good effort here from Bakuna, just going wide. Although keeper looked like he always had it covered. And then right at death, cut them open at will. And Iheanacho just slotted it in the bottom corner for his first goal of the campaign. And Villa's 4th of the day, 4-0 in the end. As comfortable as you like, we are through to the next round of the FA Cup, which is at the end of the day what we wanted to achieve out of that, and hopefully we can start going on another decent little cup run. As I said, we've got the League Cup final, is it? Or semi-final? We're definitely at least in the last 4. I can't remember off the top of my head, but we're doing very well in that. Everything going well for us, really. Don't think we've lost a game all season. So there we go. Do some few more of those. Adama there gone up to a 75 overall now. So we're just going to wait and see here now if whether or not what happens with that cheeky little offer we put in for what's his name? Transfer offer rejected. Reviewed the offer for Sarabia. So they didn't indicate whether or not they would be willing to negotiate. Let's up it up to 4. Like I said, it is a £7 million player, so you know if you get him for 4 million, or even let's go 4.5. You know, if we get a £7 million player for 4.5 million, we're doing pretty well there. I think. I mean, it is most of our money, but if we bring him in, then we'll do a pretty good job. We can always bring a winger in on loan if we absolutely have to. But we've got a game here now, back in the Premier League, so we will switch back to our primary league team here. Let's just check everyone is all in place. Yeah, Ayew up top and our bench sitting as it should be. That all okay? Yeah, yep. So Bonhor on the bench instead of Iheanacho. Yeah, I suppose that's fine. Give him some game time. Actually, I think I'm going to go, rather than Grealish, I'll put Iheanacho ahead of Grealish on the bench, just in case. So we will dive into this here against Sunderland. Hopefully looking to maintain our excellent form in the league. As you can see, we're 6 points clear of Spurs at the moment. And they are our closest competitors. So let's get into this here and see if we can get ourselves another 3 points. So there we go. In the snowy northeast in New Year, we retain, or we kick off 2016 with another win. It was a long time coming. Are you there? When you finally broke the deadlock, a huge slice of luck to get that opening goal after. It was about 58 minutes, so it took us a while. Didn't really get going in that first half. And as you saw, it was off for post, and then the rebound came straight back to him. Sunderland had a great chance there, but fell to their defensive midfielder, the wrong man, in Villa. And we had a chance to wrap it up there with Neves, but unfortunately, again, wrong man in the wrong place, or in the right place. Keeper Pickford makes a good save, but from the resulting corner, Neves with a great corner, and Akore getting up strong, planting it over the top, and he doesn't care. He'll slide through that freezing cold snow. The joy of another win in 2016. And we retain our lead at the top of the Premier League table. Possibly even extending it, because you can see there Spurs dropping points against Everton. So we should now have an 8-point lead up on the top of the table. And there it is, confirmed, 8 points. Really looking strong for Aston Villa right now. Transfer offer rejected. He's too valuable. Well, you better hurry up and get him signed then. So we've got offers coming in for Brad Guzan and Jack Grealish. Guzan's someone we could potentially sell. The problem being that I don't want to sell him for less. You know, if I can get like 4.5 million for him, then you know why not? But I don't want to sell him for City. Considering a loan, I'll stall on that because I only want to loan him out if I'm going to bring someone else in. So they're still saying that. Wait a second, that says in progress. We reviewed the offer you made and we can't accept your terms. So it says in progress, but I'm pretty sure that's not right. We will go. We can't go much higher. We'll go to 5 million. Hope we can get him signed. It'd be pretty good if we can. If not, then we might have to turn our attentions elsewhere. But we can also look to maybe sign him in the summer on a free transfer. Chances are the club's not going to let him walk. I don't know. Guess we'll find out in a moment, in a little while. So yeah, this is the thing I don't understand. They offer 2.6. You go back to them and then they say no. We can't do that, but how about this? Here's a new offer. The new offer is the exact same as the old offer. Receive transfer for Kinsella. Who the hell is Kinsella? Some little kid. That's fine. He can go. No need for him. Guzan. I'm going to stall on for now. I'm going to stall on that one. We'll stall on those two. Just for the moment. And we've got some scouting reports here. Yes, as much as I would like to sign Marco Reus, I feel he's a little bit out of our price range, so not going to worry about that one just yet. And what's it going to say? See, they want 12 million. How can you think they're going to get 12 million on a player that has less than 6 months to go on his contract? I mean, come on. Unless they're confident that he's going to resign. Can I sign him on a free contract? I don't think I can. Because of his age. Let's have a look. Instructions. First team quality. So he's down here somewhere. I need to find him now. Because I can't go for him through the other screen. Because there he is. Can I? No, I can't approach. I think, yeah, because of his age, I can't do pre-contract on him. Unfortunately. But fair. I don't know. I don't know why they would demand so much money when they risk him walking for free in the summer. Can't afford 12 million. That's for sure. Unless the club's going to give us more money. We qualify. Finish mid-table. Yeah, we qualified for the Champions Cup. And we'll reach the semi-final. Because we're already in the semi-final, aren't we? But to do that, you got to give us 20 million. Why not? They won't give it to us. I'm almost certain they won't give it to us. But if you don't ask, you don't get. Let's do some more prize player development here if we can. Quickly, just keep doing the same, guys, for now. I'm not going to bother changing it just yet. We can always look at that in the future after January when we know exactly kind of who we've got and what we're going to do. I'll just quickly do that for now. And we did have a couple of emails come in here. Additional funds requests. We're not confident this time that the additional funds will bring success to the club. Top of the table and you won't give extra money. Yeah, that makes sense. It's realistic. Okay. Nice to see I've got a good, confident owner who wants to back his manager. Leroy Sané offer. They really think I'm going to sell him. As you remember, he was excellent through December, scoring 6 goals in 5 games. Not even going to entertain selling him. We will go... I'll go back to 3.6 million with them. Because I don't really need him. Got Rico, the young guy. No, I'm not going to sell Sané. Sané is in excellent form. He's young. He is the future here at Aston Villa. No need to sell him whatsoever. Okay. So what we got here? They're willing to go to 3 million. Should we sell him for free? Yeah, we don't need him. We don't need him. We've got Rico. Keepers don't get injured in this game. So, that's fine with me. Yeah, you can loan him out as well. Why not? And maybe with that extra money, we might be able to bring in a player. Who knows? I wonder what would happen if, just out of interest, if we approached to loan him and then said that we would buy him for 10 in the summer. Because I don't know. It'd be interesting to see because obviously... Actually, no, you can't do that because the board are not allowed to offer such a high future fee because you can only offer... Yeah, that's fine. What happens if I offer 5 in the future? Because technically in the summer he can walk for free. So by giving him 5, I don't know. I'm probably just trying to make something happen and nothing's going to happen here. So we'll focus anyway on the task at hand, which is a game against Leicester City. Really want to try and get ourselves another win here. Keep maintaining that push for Premier League glory. Not dreaming just yet, but a couple more wins and we might just have to start thinking about it. And Villa keep marching on. Another comfortable win. This time against Leicester City. Starting really strong there. Vertoot with a chance inside 5 minutes. And then Sané, demon in December, creating it, making it happen again. Dubious goal panel that one, but Payet claiming it with the wicked deflection that came off him. So a couple of elements of luck in our recent goals there. Sinclair with a chance to add to our tally, but firing wide before being taken out by Morgan. Akure with a great chance to add to his goal from the last game. Bullet header, just wide. And then Payet taking it past Morgan, leaving him for dead. And driving it past Kasper Schmeichel for 2-0. His second of the game. His third in 3 games. So we had Sané stepping up in December. And it was Payet so far in January doing the business for us. Always seems to be someone putting it up. And there's Sinclair onto Sané. His first goal of January. Good strong finish past Schmeichel. But our new signings, the new players we've brought into this club this year, really doing all the damage. And Sané here with a chance for another, but just couldn't quite get it. Squeeze it past the post, beat Schmeichel, but didn't beat the woodwork. Really solid performance. Never in doubt that result. Sané with another man of the match performance you might have seen there. And we go marching on. I don't know if or when this is going to end, but it's really, really enjoyable right now. We've got one more game here in the Premier League before a game. Just 2 days. This is the thing, EA. I criticise it every year, but your fixtures are bullshit. No way would there ever be a game on a Monday night. You would not have Monday night if you had midweek game in the Cup. And that's our semi-final of the Capital One Cup. They would not put us on Monday Night Football. It would be the Saturday game. At worst, the Saturday evening game. Absolute joke. And it really, really annoys me. Offer rescinded, whatever. So now I have to balance who am I going to play in what game, because all of my players are going to be tired, which is really annoying. It's just make your fixture list realistic. That's all I ask. Make it realistic. That's what it should be. Just follow the fixture list in real life. It's not that difficult. Oh dear. And it's not just here as well. You see it throughout the season. Sane and Green have offers. No, we're not. We're not selling Sane. No way are we selling Sane. He is our standout player. How about counter offer? Yeah, if you want to give me 50 million for him. How about that? 1 year loan for some guy. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I know I could do reject all offers on Sane, which I might do actually the next time one comes in. So I think what we'll do here is we will finish off this game in the Premier League, and then our next video can be all the cups. It'll be a cup game and transfer deadline day. So we've got our 2 games against Swansea and also the FA Cup 4th round. So yeah, that works out quite well. We'll do that here. We will have one more game in the league. Do I rest my players for the cup game? Or do I continue with my cup team in the cup? I think I have to continue with my cup team in the cup. They've got us that far. It would be unfair to take them out of it now. So I will keep. Although these guys are quite tired, it must be said. So actually, if you look there, maybe I will play my second 11 team now. With the exception of Payet can come out for Agbonlahor. Play Agbonlahor as the number 10. Ian Utcherman behind him. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then we can play these guys here. And then can I sell him yet? Why does no one want to buy Kozak? So Guzan's still on our books at the moment. I don't know quite what happened with that sale, but he can play this game. Maybe a final hurrah for the club in the Premier League. So we'll play these guys here, and hopefully ringing the changes won't affect our opportunity. But we can afford to drop points in the league, whereas the cup we're 1 game away from Wembley. So I suppose that makes sense. Priorities. Let's see if we can get ourselves another win here in the league. Anyway. You can ring the changes, but the result is still the same. Ian Utcherman getting us the early goal, and it seems to be when we get ourselves the early goal, the other teams change their tactics, they become more open, and it plays perfectly into our hands. So yeah, we had other chances as well, as you can see there, firing into the side netting. Glorious chance for Adebayor to equalise, but hilariously he stuck it away over the bar. Grealish having a very fine game on the left wing, grabbed himself a well-deserved goal, playing for his place. Obviously knows he's up for loan, but might play his way back into contention to be in the club there. And a horrendous challenge by Agbonlahor there, getting himself booked. Probably lucky not to be sent off. Players were not happy about it, and then just a couple of minutes later, he actually won Villa a penalty. And Sane stepped up to take it, grabbing himself his 10th goal of the season in the Premier League. Chasing that golden boot with Harry Kane. 3-0 Villa. Really good result. Continuing our charge for the Premier League trophy. So there we go. That is pretty much where we're going to leave it for this video. I'll just simulate up to the Cup Day. We can have a look and see what our emails are here. So there you go. Guzan has indeed gone. So that was his final game. Got himself a clean sheet. So that's good for him. So, just kind of wrapping up this video. We've got a couple of decisions to make. What are we going to do with regards to transfers? I really think that we would like to get that extra number 10 position. We've only really got one number 10 at the moment. So I really want to try and get that guy somehow. Not entirely sure how I'm going to do it yet. I've been just thinking just there before that maybe we could look to Where is he? I don't know which screen I'm going in now. Shortlist? Is he on my shortlist? Yeah, so maybe we can... oh, why have I inquired? Maybe we can try and use one of our other players as bait to pick him up. Maybe do like a player plus cash deal. I think that's going to be the best way to pick him up, because we don't have quite the cash to be able to afford him. I think they were saying they wanted 12 million or something. It's a bit much, especially for a player that's going to run out. But he's going to renew his contract. The teams don't let the contracts run out, it seems. They're not that stupid. So in terms of wingers, we've got a few options here. I'll let you guys go nuts in the comments. But what I was possibly thinking, we've got this Munir guy here who looks alright from Barcelona. Could be an option on the cheap. Would love to have Munir, but he can't afford him. This is an option we do potentially have for Gulli. Can't afford him now. 14.5 million there, but we could actually approach to sign him on a contract expiry. So we could sign him now and bring him in the summer. That would be a really good player to bring on. You can see there those stats. He's definitely would be a good player to add to the team. But go nuts in the comments about some suggestions. Looking for that number 10 and for a winger to fill the voids. But that's it for this video. Look forward to seeing you guys all next Friday. It will be earlier next week, that's for sure. This week's just been crazy. So yeah, let us know in the comments what you think. Thank you very much for watching as always, everyone. And I will see you all next time.